Test, test. Test. You can hear me? Test. Oh, nice, nice. Yo, bro. Hello. Nice, nice, nice. Hello, Godhand. Hello, Da Vinci. And sorry, guys. See, I was fixing my microphone. No, my wife, she was arranging some stuff around my PC, and she left it unplugged. Yeah. She was washing my screens and everything, you know, and she left. Yeah. She didn't forget to plug it in. It was plugged in, but it was plugged in a wrong way, so it's kind of awkward, right? What do we do here? This is super awkward situation. Can I play it? No, I can't. I can't. Yeah, she will beat me if I... Hello, Fearless. She will beat me if I say anything. I better shut up, right? For my well-being and to survive to 2025, obviously. If I want to live in 2025, I shouldn't speak so much, right? Okay, we can play now, right? Yeah, we can finish. This guy's super awkward. He's not fighting us back. I'm not sure if he had a bad roll or something, but yeah. Okay. Oh, and I'm looking, where is my stream? Okay. I started streaming on X simultaneously, so I'm checking if that one works, and it's kinda hard to get everything working properly. It's weird that there is less people streaming gods during weekends in comparison to the regular week, right? People should have like more free time during the weekend. I might be wrong, but yeah. How are you guys doing? Do you do like stuff like setting goals for the next year, analyzing the current one, or you are like zero fucks given about that? Or maybe I shouldn't say that on stream in this wording. Survive? Yeah, that's my goal. This is the old man's goal. When you get... how old are you, Fearless? I feel like when you get above 35, you're like, if I survive, it's already a good year. Oh, you're younger. But you feel older, right? I'm joking, I'm joking. But I had one friend, like, I was like ill for like 2 weeks, and nowadays I feel... Oh, yeah, if you're in pension, you're old. Age doesn't matter. I have one... Oh, so you hit some 1,000 taxes, right? Imagine if Satoshi is some random streamer or some person watching other people stream. How funny would that be? Oh, nice, nice. That's nice. I hit 100x on Gala, more than 100x, but I didn't sold. I think I never cashed out 100x, honestly. Yeah, I know that. I agree with you completely. And I made a mistake, right? I shouldn't peep in a previous turn. Because he will just, like, if I drop 2 minions, he will just kill 2 minions instead of 1, yeah. Old enough. I'm joking. No, but really, I have a friend that is like 40, and I told him how, like, this time I got ill for like 2 weeks and I felt terrible, and I told him, like, I never felt this terrible as I felt this time when I was ill. And he told me, like, wait 1 day after you turned 40 and you will see. So yeah, I'm not looking forward to that. This game is not going well for me. I need more card draw. Nice. Now it's going better. Let's see. Oh my god. I don't understand why he took this flourish. It's super weird. And this guy is like just throwing stuff, like whatever I put, he's just, let's destroy this, let's destroy that. I'm not sure if he has double drag down, so I better not play anything, right? Double dearly departed. Damn, this can be messy for me. Like, I feel whatever I do, he can destroy me possibly. This is super awkward game. But I have to rush for Francesca, because if he does Dearly Departed and takes Francesca out of my hand, I might be done. Let's see. Let's see and pray for the best. I knew it. No, that's not nice. But I have enough damage, right? 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah. I have exactly 12 damage. Nice, nice. The sad thing is that I finished weekend ranked, so Yeah, this is like no Francesca, no fun. Yeah. Oh, I played versus Otoscopsy. Like, I think he beated me like 3 times in the last 7 days or something. It's kind of funny when you play. I think I played even versus you, Angelo. I'm not sure. And I think you beated me as well. Damn, so many nature players. You beat everyone. That's nice. I would like if I could say that. But I think we played maybe then 10 days ago or something. But my brain is a bit shady lately. Like, in a recent meta, it seems to me that Atlanteans are not that strong as they used to be, but maybe I might be wrong. I'm not sure, honestly. I'm wrong. I don't know. I feel it's like more luck dependent than ever, because they are such a strong aggro decks, which causes me a lot of problems, honestly. It's kinda difficult when you face a lot of aggro. He's thinking if he should attack first with badgers, or maybe he will even regress, I don't know. Oh. This is super awkward for him. Okay, he will kill this for sure, yeah. As expected. Now I don't want him to regress, my guys. So I play this. They're fine, but they're not as great as they were before. I need more diamonds, right? Diamond cards. I'm a poor guy. I don't have millions to spend on a games. Oh. Lol. You're staking tons of gods, right? That's why you got it, right? Oh, I didn't hear for that at all. He was organizing some type of competition, or? I haven't heard for that, honestly. Maybe I'm not following enough stuff, I don't know.
Каждый мой такой больше поврату до встретишь, мы можем до встретить, я буду рема.
So, okay. Yeah, you have like 100k gods when you are... Oh, that's a good return then. Like, sorry, I had to listen some message. Oh, yo, and so, how are you, bro? Like, if you look at the price of gods, it's pretty much stagnating for the ones that are like, for the ones that are them. I'm lost in the messages that I got. I forgot what I wanted to say. It's hard to focus on a game, speaking with you guys and listening to messages from the other side. Oh. Well, I can only beat you with luck. Yeah, for the gods, the price is pretty much stagnating. So when you buy, like, if you wait for the pump, usually you can make profits, right? So, and I think the price of gods is pretty much manipulated as well. But I'm not sure how sustainable this price action is, since the number of players is on a consistent decline. Yeah, that's a good strategy. You don't even need to wait, and so I can sell you my gods for 0.5 bucks each if you want. You don't need to wait for the pump. Okay, then I can for you I can go even for $1 per gods. But that's only for you. My brother. You know when you go and they tell you, my brother, price for you. Only for you. Yeah. Mutation. I prefer more damage. Skip man. He skip like this, that's why he's called Skip Man, right? Thanks. I'm hella dude. By the way. It's a New Year's hat. Let's see what do we get. Nice. We just need to find a way to play her on turn 4. Okay, not bad, not bad. Damn. This one is ugly. Me no gusta. Yeah, I paid subscription for only nature players. You got me. Come on. Interesting. We go like this, pull this for 0, and we go like this. And hopefully next turn Francesca, hopefully. I wasn't able to play Francesca. LOL 7-9, this is insane. 7-9, oh my god. Oh my god. Nice. Nice. Oh my god, I almost forgot to play. My mind is somewhere else. Okay, GG. Yeah, it's like all nature players. Yeah, sorry for being a bit less responsive. My wife has some problems on her travel, so I'm solving it in parallel with the stream. But it's kinda weird that I meet so many nature players today. I played versus like 3 or 4, something like that. I played versus 4 nature players. And it's all different guys, that's funny. All nature. Kinda crazy. I don't even think that even nature is super strong in this meta. I saw some guy, he had 1800 rating before the reset. It's kinda probably the highest rating that I saw ever. Oh my god, another nature. Hello Dave, by the way. Another nature, let's see. But not great draw as I had before. During weekend ranks, I dropped to Aurix often recently. Even the way how ranked is done, it's kinda stupid. Because if you lose one game, you drop immediately to diamond. And that, in my opinion, is just not the way how the thing should work. Like, if you get to high diamond, you get to high mythic, and you lose one game once the weekend rank starts, and you're immediately back down. It's kind of weird to me, at least. Rusted bronze. Plastic. Oh my god. What is pull all spells? Okay. Plastic guys only, that's Ensal division, right? Yeah, this is my issue with nature, because they can like cast literally any spells just to push you, and they don't need to worry about like value traits or anything. You can just cast things clear, and it works well for them. This will be a very difficult one for me. If I play this and he plays drag down, I lost the game, so this is why I can't play it. Yeah. Exactly as I said. This is why I haven't played portable, because he would just kill that as well. I don't even know what to do in this position. This is so bad, like. I need favor to pull WoW in order to get to faster Francesca, but from the other perspective I need to preserve cards. So whatever I do, it's not the right decision here. I don't know, let's just go aggressive and see what happens. The reason why I played like this is because if I don't deal damage and I don't get enough favor, it can end up badly for me. Okay. This is what I needed. Did I play the one dimension door? I played both dimension doors or not? Who remembers? Did I play double dimension door or no? In this game? But I can't see the log now. I can't see the log now. Never mind. I'll just go like this and see what happens. Yeah, this is weird that you can't see on a grave. And I'm not sure that the log goes that far back. Yeah, you can't even see it on a log. Yeah, I might need that one drop, but I decided to play it like this. It might be a mistake, I'm not sure. Yeah, he might clear them all and we will see now. But that's not even a bad strategy. Isn't this funny? Do I have enough mana? If I ping, I have, right? Why, what am I doing? Now he will regress me. No regression, another heal, oh my god. This guy is crazy, right? I would rather kill my guy just so he can't do blood in the water, but even this seems okay, I guess. Okay, it's over. It's over. Why Kai? No, I don't wanna troll him. Nature Slayer. Oh, I can't imagine if we have in-game chat, you would troll me all the time while I'm in-game, right? That's your biggest wish. He goes to stream to see that victory. Oh my god, what is this? Another nature. Oh my god. Hello, Mane. And hello, Otoscope C. Otoscope C, Crypto Grid Slayer. He beaten me like 3 times in like last 4 or 5 days, right? You should be sorry, bro. Like, you ruined my weekend rank. Yeah, you high rolled like crazy. I agree with that, honestly. But still, you are like 3 out of 3 with wins. That's crazy in any scenario, right? But I like him before more until he beated me. Some other streamers would say that he's sniping. I won't name them in this occasion. I'll let you guess. Oh my god. Dimension. Dimension door. Oh my god. Hello bird. Hello bird. Yeah, it's like 50-50. But if you beat me 3-0, then it's 100 against 0. What do I do here? So this game will be pray for the Francesca game. Hello. Oh my god. This is crazy. I'm lucky, right? Because we're gonna clear the board. But how do we kill this? And then I have 4-5, then both die. The other option is this is 4-3. 4-3, I kill this. It doesn't matter. It's the same outcome. Oh, I got accused that I stream snipe. Which is kinda crazy since I stream as well, and yeah. To be honest, I said, you know, if I'm playing a $10,000 tournament, I would stream snipe if I have opportunity to do it. But like, if you look like now, like maybe each win is worth $1 or something like that. I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. I know. I never said that you stream snipe me. Let's see. If he clears, we play Dread. If he doesn't clear, we just play Francesca. Yeah. Oh, I can guess. I can guess who banned you. I don't know, like, I feel a bit rude for mentioning this like 10 times. But honestly, like, I would never accuse somebody unless I'm like 100% sure, right? Oh my god, not good. And we summon one more dimension door here. I was ready for this. You know what can happen? Oh my god. This guy is super lucky. I can't believe that he cleared the board. Come on. Come on, this is crazy. This is crazy. I think I lost this one. Like, imagine if somebody that is skilled in development, like Bird for example, he can create AI that will learn over time, and it remembers how to play versus different players, how to play versus different decks. That would be kinda crazy. I lost this one. I don't know, like, to be honest, in Gods, we are kinda faced with a situation where you can see your opponent decks, and like, in my opinion, since you can't find a way around it, right? Then you should just look at what your opponent is playing. That's how I see the situation. If he attacks me to the face, that would be the best for me, but no, he's clearing. You're right about that, dude. Control, I agree. I think the time between turns should be less in general. Like, you know, if I have so much time to chat with you guys and think, you know, what to do, there is obviously too much time. Maybe we draw 1-1 and then we draw another minion. That costs 0. Or no, we lost the game. Yeah, GG. 6-1, not bad. It's weird, like I'm not like, how to say it, I'm not mad that I lost, I'm mad that I had this game and I lost it in the end. Yeah, +2. The biggest disappointment for me in GU is that, like, when Parallel took a lot of traction, you would expect that other TCG games get at least some traction, right? And that didn't happen at all. This is kinda weird to me. Like, I watch games.gg awards and literally Parallel won like 3 or 4 different rewards. So I would expect gods to follow, at least with some trend or something, but it didn't happen. We had a small increase, but then the price retraced very fast. I think the sell pressure of the people that are like selling immediately once they see like 0.3, 0.4 is insane. Because you can see a decline in players and increase in price, and the divergence is usually like a sign to instant sell, because that just can't happen in the long run. Especially in a current way how the game is constructed. We try to rush and see what happens. I don't have energy to play half our game versus Vespids to eventually potentially lose. We go and either win either lose, let's see. If he clears the board, I lost. If he doesn't, I win the game, right? Oh my god. He has the combo. He has Eclipse, right? Oh my god. This game lies. Oh my god. It's kinda crazy how... Yeah. Yeah. Well, I knew that he would play Wave Speeds. I just didn't have other options here. Yeah, I lost this. I can surrender, I think. I can't win this, right? Yeah, this is a lose. I hate this. Like the other way how I could play that is I could play super passive and try to balance, right? With cards and stuff, but usually, like, even when I try to go that route, I rarely manage to win in the end. No, I could keep Francesca in my hand and play Acolyte and see how that goes. But she would still clear the board, right? So it's very difficult to mm. 6-2. Guys, are you playing some other games besides Gods or no? And if yes, what else are you playing? Bazaar? Damn, you even have a percentage. Path of Exile. Yeah, I saw you playing. I saw you streaming earlier today. I hopped on a stream, stayed a bit, but I didn't wrote anything. And another nature. Oh my god. This is not nice. Oh my god. This matchup is super difficult. You'll probably pull the weapon anyway, so... Oh my god. Let's go. Francesca on empty board. If she survives this turn, this can end up well for me. but she needs to survive. No. Please go face damage. No, why are you doing this to me, bro? Why? Well, sometimes they go face and sometimes people are greedy and then you can do something, but in this game it seems that I can't. Damn. The day started awesome and now I lose all the games. Come on, this is not real. I literally don't even have an options what to play. I just play what I get. It's over. Oh my god. Yeah, one of them needs to do attack on face and it's over. There's no way, yeah. Oh my god, I'm losing fast. When I win slow, but when I lose fast. Well, I'm always saying that they should change older cars. Like without the changes on the older ones, it's very hard to change the whole mechanics and things like that, you know, like I feel even Atlanteans, you know, I agree that Atlanteans should be nerfed, you know, but you can't, like the new cards, like Dread Replicator is a super, it's not a weak card, but it's not a strong card either, right? Like the win rate with it and without it, it will be literally the same. I think with every expansion you should get at least 2-3 cards that are like completely new. That's at least my opinion. If you're not getting anything that's like new and that actually changes the deck a bit. And people that complain about Atlanteans, carving is 10 times more OP, honestly. Because with Atlanteans you can do 15 damage with Francesca and maybe you can do, I don't know, like usually around 5 damage from the board that you currently have. And sometimes you will play Francesca directly from your hands, so you will only deal 15 damage, but with Ulrika and carvings you can do like insane amount, literally insane amount. Oh my god, this is so not good for me now. What do I do? I hate this. I think I played this bad. Because I need to play both foragers to 40 cards, and this won't be a good thing for me in the end. But I didn't have an opportunity to kill it, right? I can do face or no? You don't have... Yeah, I can do face. Let's see how this ends up for me. Not the greatest. I think I made a mistake early for not playing Raptor earlier, but we will see now. This is okay, right? 5 armor, so it's GG. GG. Today I don't think that I played the best. By the way, for you guys that play Seraph, what do you like more, Seraph or Path of Exile 2? I must hear that. And let's do some Wagmi games. This is also the game that I'm playing recently. Now I am kinda in a stage of playing recently, of farming. Now, so let me just post on their Discord as well. Oh, you like play Path of Exile more? Nice. Well, it's not nice because Seraph is a Web3 game, and I saw that there is so many people. I saw so many people play Seraph. Like, it's one of the most played Web3 games consistently. Why is my game frozen? What? I might need to restart. Give me 1 second. Yeah, I realized that some of you played a lot of it. Yeah, Path of Exile seems that it has insanely good graphics and everything. Path of Exile is ahead of Diablo as well, right? At least it seems to me. I think Diablo made more of a regression than a progression. While I remember even the first part of Path of Exile, I really liked it when I played it. I even played it very early when they didn't have that much content, honestly. Is this not loading for me or what? It worked? The game worked perfectly for me today, like 2 hours ago or something. This is super awkward. I'm not sure what's happening. I installed another player, it's called Mumu. It seems that it works better as an emulator. Let me install Wagmi. For me, like, once you get to some stage in Seraph, I'm not sure if I was doing something wrong. I think I even spoke with you, like, I'm not sure if I was doing something wrong, but it felt like that I played Archer and I was dealing solo damage at some point, which was kind of weird to me, you know, because usually when you play Archer you expect like highest DPS, right? So that was like super weird to me. Yeah. I spoke with him. I didn't have time to play Path of Exile and I try. Actually, I played like in the second half of this year. I probably played 100 different Web3 games. Like whatever I see, I at least tried it. So like when you try to make it as a content creator, like you maybe even need to do that because you need like the best possible insights that you can have for all the games, and you need to try different stuff, right, in order to have good awareness of like how good or bad something is. And yeah. But I think that so much stuff is all about extraction in Web3. I expect like that trend to change at least slightly in 2025. I expect either like the entry fee to be higher, or I don't know, I expect something to change. But the problem is like sometimes, and I feel this is like specifically even for IMAX. Like, IMAX is terrible at that. I feel like it's whoever manages to extract more. It's like players versus game developers, and you have two sides that are trying to extract. Like, they're trying to extract as much money from players, while the players are trying to extract as much money from the game. Well, but the sad thing is, like, if you're playing some game and you're selling everything on the market immediately, usually you would be much better in comparison to the people that are holding stuff. I know, for gods, I had some cars that were worth like 40-50 bucks, and now they're much lower. Let me see. I think I had Lysander Spear Diamond version or something, and I think now it decreased a lot. 1 second. God's card. Oh, it's still around 50 bucks. Okay, so the price increased again. I think for GU it's the problem that some cards are like super costly, as you said. Like Demogorgons. Let me sort by price. What? It's not showing for me. You know, like, one of the things that would balance the price of the cards and that would reward all players is if they would be rewarding players not based on a current deck, but instead they reward you based on the collection that you have. And the better collection you have, the higher rewards you get. And in this way, all the cheap cards would be bought off the market, right? On this way, you know, for me, it's bad, like, to... If I want some other deck of this rarity, as I have Atlanteans, I need to invest like 1k. And like, by making players play the same decks all the time, because they earn high rewards, I think that's a bad game design. Maybe weird to say it, but it's how I feel about it. Yes, to some point, but like, let's say if I wanna start playing carvings, right? If I wanna start playing carvings, then I need to pay 1k for the deck, and just because I'm new to the deck, I will have lower win rate as well. So even if you have like the deck of a high rarity, if you never played it before, your win rate will be so much lower that your rewards will be diminished, right? So people should actually be incentivized to play different decks. No, but I'm saying if it's something of a high rarity, right? I checked the deck. Deck is 100 bucks and Ulrika is 27, which means the rest is like 80 bucks. But that's like if you're playing the lowest tier. Thank you for following, J bro. No, I would never expect people to send me cards. I'm just like pointing out how people like. You should have maybe quests, daily quests like win 2 games with warrior or win 3 games with nature, right? And all of these should be like affordable to you, and every player should be incentivized to play different decks, because then you would... No? What's flux wheel? Oh, I typed flux wheel and it's all the tires. It's... Oh, now I feel my game is stuck again. I don't know what is happening today. The game works perfectly. I'm rank 8, I think, or 7. I'm 7, yeah. I hope to get to 8 in this stream. Yeah, and that's the mechanics also that needs to be improved. I use hardware wallet, and like for me, to upgrade the card to the next tier, I need to click 6 times on the hardware wallet for ditch forging. Yeah, so they need to change that. Like, it took me when I was upgrading my Francesca deck, it took me like 4 hours to forge the cards. Because I was buying the lowest tier ones and upgrading to highest. So often it happens that the cheapest way to get cards to the highest tier is that you buy 50 lowest tier cards. Oh, thank you for following, Granny. So the whole idea is super weird. No card forging? That's weird. You know, like for example, we were speaking about Path of Exile, and you can see like how Path of Exile, they improved the graphics, but somehow they managed to keep that feeling when you're fighting bosses, killing enemies and things like that. That part didn't diminish, you know, at least from what I managed to see. And that's what you need to be. You need to find the way how you will evolve the games, right? And I think I think that's the main reason why so many games after some time they got faded away with time. I don't know. That's my impression. Yeah, for example, one of the things that I addressed, for example, with the AI improvement, for example, you could have like good AIs. You could have AIs that are beating players, right? So, for example, for new games, that could decrease queue times a lot, you know. And there are some games I remember that in some games, I waited for the queue for like 15 minutes to get a game, you know. And it's usually when I'm farming on some quest platform or something like that. Yeah, I think it will be exploited for sure. Well, people exploit whatever they can, especially if there is an opportunity for extraction. And in Web3, I think everybody's looking for that. And to be honest, like, even though in gaming there's so many bots, I feel gaming is one of the, how to say it, like, you hear more people extracting in gaming than in other things, because in many other things you need to be way more proficient. For example, let's say if you want to farm OpenSea airdrop, you need to know like what is the price at which it's okay to buy specific NFTs in order to make profit with enough or to stay at zero, to just create trading volume with enough margin when you're paying OpenSea fees, right? I'm using the wrong deck. But imagine in Guts, right? Like, imagine if you queue up 10,000 players versus 10,000 versus one bot that will learn from all these games. You can literally make bots to have like 75% win rate in TCG games. And they would learn to, let's say, for example, me personally, I realized that some other people that play Atlanteans, they often try to rush their opponents. For me, I usually try to wait for Francesca to finish my opponent. And you can have AI that learns that if he play against me, that he can expect that, and he is re-rolling cards specifically to beat me because he knows how I play, right? So I think AI could, especially in TCG games, I think it's one of the easiest things, you know. In Dota, in 2019, it was the first time that that OpenAI, they developed bots that beat the team that won the world championship in Dota. So the level at which you can train AI is insane. In FPS, you can make AI have each time a headshot on your opponent, right? Come on, let's see. Double sniper. This is I'm not sure, for example, now if I'm playing versus a real guy or a bot. This might be tough, but I won. Let's see if this is a real guy or a bot. I'm not sure. How much I need? I need around 40 games to progress to the next rank. I think overall there is a lot of room for improvement in Web3. Now the good thing is, like, it's the good and the bad thing at the same time. It's much more difficult for the games to raise funding than it was in the past. So that means that we will have less bad games, right? So when investors are way more careful where they invest, and like I feel that I don't think that Telegram will die as a narrative completely, Telegram games. I just think it will be used completely differently. But exactly, the chess is great, like, comparison, right? What they did in the chess, they can do in other games as well. Yeah, in chess you can have PC measuring your, like, moves accuracy, right? Let's say maybe you have, after you do initial 4 or 5 moves in chess, then there is always a best move that you can do. And it's very rare that, like, it can happen that PC can't identify some checkmate positions, and then they write you -10, but then in the next move you are like +10, right? Because it didn't identify it. But that's very rare, right? And that's for very high level chess players. I think I was like 1300 highest in chess, but I don't play chess a lot, honestly. Yeah, chess is fairly static. Yeah, that's my point. Yeah, and that's exactly what you can do. You can do in Gods Unchained. You can create a bot that will have 75% win rate. I saw sometimes that I saw in few cases that it happens. I think it's on chess.com exactly, which is like the most famous for that. Like, if you do a move where you might lose your queen, but in the next move you can checkmate or something like that, right? These are the scenarios, but I don't remember. I might be wrong, because it was a long time ago when I tried it last time. And I even tried it specifically for that AI function. And I'm nowhere near, like, I don't know what's the lowest level, but I'm plastic league in chess, honestly. If there is a plastic league, people would kill me there, I think. Yeah, I'm not sure, you know, I don't wanna say something where I'm not 100% sure. Yeah, but like, what is the advantage of AI? AI, in every moment, right, by going through the moves, it can calculate there is like 16% odds to draw Francesca in this turn. Then there is 70% chance to draw it in the next one, right? And for us regular players, I forget if I played both dimension doors or I didn't, right? And it can analyze, you know, like in the games versus refresh nature, when I had 16% chance to draw Francesca and I had 3 1-cost minions in my hand in these scenarios from the last 30 games, I lost 20 and won 10 by waiting, you know. And that's the thing, there is too many combinations for regular human to even remember all these sequences and everything. You would need to be like, how to say it, like, you would need to play it as a profession and not play it for fun, you know, because you would try to record all the data. Yeah, I know that in chess they write moves during the game, yeah, I know that. Sometimes. We will see, but you know, I think even for the game developers, it's not in their interest to level up bots to that level that they're killing regular players consistently, right? Because imagine that you're playing at like competitive level, but they bring bots versus you and bots kills you, like that would feel like super frustrating if I'm like a 30% win rate versus bots. I don't know. Like, I feel that I wouldn't like to play that game because it would be too frustrating for me. And I can bet that many people can resonate with it. Yeah, but it would only take longer period of time for the things that has more variation, right? To do calculations. It's not like in chess you need like half second to do all calculations. Here maybe you would need 2 seconds, 3 seconds. And imagine once quantum computing evolves, you would again need very small amount of time for that. Yeah, I understand, you know. Yeah, but even for that, right? Let's say you have I don't know some meal deck that is super popular. AI could identify, okay, nowadays everybody's playing this, and AI can play counter deck as consistently, right? And especially imagine if the game devs adjust matchmaking to all bots to do that. That could be insane. But that's the reason why you want larger variety, right? Everybody's playing like literally the core of the deck is always the same. Maybe you're changing 5 cards or even less in each variation, right? I know for Atlanteans, people maybe play double boost walker, or they pull 2/4 that deals 1 damage in, or something like that. But majority of the decks are like pretty much the same. It's not just that you all 1000 cards, you need to create the game in a way that 1000 cards is actually viable, right? I said that each class should have at least 3 different archetypes that are viable to play in everyday's meta, right? That they can achieve 45% plus win rate. Plus, every expansion should contain at least 2 cards for each of the archetypes, in my opinion. Yeah, for the sample size, that's why I said, you know, you can make one AI agent to play simultaneously against 3000 people. So like, the level of the bot would highly depend on the amount of players that are playing the game. The higher the number of players that are playing the game, AI agent could be better, right? Because he would have more data to be trained on. I mean, if you just look at Geodex is like amazing at collecting the data, right? You have literally every piece of data. What's the win rate of each player like? What's the average amount of turns that he's playing? They probably have what's your win rate against each of the classes. Like, insane amount of data, in my opinion. The only data that it doesn't has is, for example, like, let's say if you play combo deck, or it doesn't even need to have combo deck. The only data that it doesn't have is if you draw 2 cards at the same time, which cards are you more likely to play versus different class. For example, right, let's say you have Time Bomb and you have the other 3-2 guy that draws you the card. Geodex doesn't have the data, which card are you playing in majority of the cases, but it has literally everything else. That's the only piece of data that came up to my mind that they don't have. By the way, guys, have you tried Wagmi Defense? It's pretty cool game. I think there's room for improvements and it needs to have more variety, but I think the overall gameplay idea, lore and everything is pretty cool. Let's see, what do we get? What do we get? Nothing insanely strong. Oh, but I got stuff that is level 3. That's interesting. I tried playing Bazaar, but Bazaar feels so random to me. I know it's not random, but it feels random to me. I obviously have to try Path of Exile. I'm usually late at trying stuff out. Like, I haven't heard a single negative feedback about Path of Exile. And that's kinda insane when you think about it. What do you mean go to Reddit? Oh. There is no trying. You think I will know life, right? That's a not good thing for me. Because literally, for example, now it's 10 PM. I have some work to finish until tomorrow, which means that I will probably stay awake until 6 AM. I never liked Reddit. I think Reddit is always people hating on a stuff. I'm not sure if I'm wrong, but that's my impression. Oh, search fail. Unless I need a good insult. No, the only good thing for Reddit is sometimes you can find answers to certain things on Reddit. But I never go to Reddit specifically, you know, to read posts or something. Oba. Look at my sugar beauty. This is beauty. It's a sugar beauty. To be honest, I'm not a fan of any social that much, you know. I like Twitch the most. I dislike that Twitch seems to be heavily against crypto. That's the part that I dislike, but in general, I'm not a huge fan of socials in general. I think majority of the things on socials are like toxic, and instead of... I like YouTube actually. And I spend a lot of time procrastinating in my life and watching YouTube. But I don't like... Facebook was okay before, but nowadays it has no purpose. I literally never use Instagram. I have friends that message me and they're like, oh, I sent you a message on Instagram 2 weeks ago. And I'm like, bro, I never check Instagram. X is all about growth. Like, I feel that on X, it's only like KOLs trying to grow their profiles. Literally nothing else, in my opinion, recently. So no wonder why I like I can't believe some good info on crypto markets or something else. There are some smart people, you know, but there's actually a lot of smart people there. But my issue is that, like, how to say it, like, X rewards people that are heavily active, and those people that post 10 times per day on X, they are not the people that will provide you value. At least that's my impression. But from what I see, majority of the... Oh, you don't follow. Yeah, that's the right way to do it. You know, like, I feel that I'm inactive person on X just because I post maybe once a week or something like that. And that counts as inactive on X, I think. The largest accounts are all the people that post 10 times per day. And I think that majority of them have somebody else managing their Twitter, and majority of these posts are actually AI generated. Guys, give me your predictions for Web3 gaming in 2025. If you have any. I'm paying for a blue mark. But I pay like 150 per year or something. Nothing good on the horizon. Do you expect that the Web3 gaming dominance increases in comparison to overall market, or no? Some bullshit game goes 100x. From the recent games, they actually have super performing really well. And I think they actually did the right thing, you know. They make people sell on immediately as they got airdrop. They make people to sell and not being satisfied that they sold, and then the price increase. Like, yeah, I know that I have Gods Unchained. There is no Wagmi on Twitch. You need to submit category as a troll category, and you add Ensalve in how to say it in English? They need Ensalve category, which would be for all people that intend to troll today. Yeah, exactly. So I'm streaming in a wrong category. Is that wrong? I found a way how to bring people like you on my stream even though I'm not playing GU. So you're not the only one that trolls. You actually got trolled this time, right? Yeah. You got baited. That's a good thing. If you're a real follower, you would watch me whatever I play. Is Kargas still streaming or no? I didn't saw him for a while. Oppa. Look at my sugar beauty. She might ruin the camera. Yeah, and what I started, like, the reason why I feel that there is more people in gaming is because often they don't need to learn, like, how to bridge assets to specific chain, or they don't need, like, even though the majority of the other tasks are even shorter. If you're farming some AI airdrops, you maybe need to write few prompts or something like that. But still, I think less people are doing that and they are farming the games. Oh, for me it seems that it's actually what you are not bridging. For me it seems that you are bridging everything but girls. Ban crit. I should ban myself because first I baited you, then I troll you, right? No, to be honest, like, I feel that GU community is super nice. Like, I was surprised, you know, when I streamed League of Legends before, and like the first time when I started streaming Guts, I was honestly surprised how well I got accepted. You know, everybody rates me and things like that. It's kinda nice. But I think GU as a game and their owners, they're not using this, like, nice community properly. You know, I think that GU could grow so much more than where it is currently, but I don't know. I haven't tried reaching out to high level executives in Immutable, but yeah. You think it's done? Yeah, I think Strem is. Yeah. Aldeus and Sam were like, Yatez is still here, right? Kargas plays, but he's not here very often, right? Yeah. Oh, he got a job and girlfriend. Nice, nice. He's never. Well, I have multiple jobs and a wife, and I'm still here. So, but that's exactly the reason why I'm not streaming more, right? If I could like focus full time on content creation, I would stream more. And like, I tried applying for some partnership. I became Say ambassador recently. Actually, I should have call on Monday. So I hope that's something that will increase my income and like, I don't know, like, to be honest, I don't even dislike the jobs that I'm working on. It's just like I have too much dispersion of focus on the many things that I'm doing. And that can be, you know, like, if you're, the more stuff that you're doing, the more likely that you are to do mistakes in different areas. And for GU, now it's... Now I feel the game is not dead yet. But it's one of the last moments to make some kind of a pivot, right? I've dealt with the situations where I thought, like, I play League of Legends like literally at season 0, and I built the business around boosting people in League of Legends, and I thought the game would fail. I was too young to pivot, like, to cover different games and things like that. I didn't have like experience that I have now and things like that, but yeah, I thought the game would fail, and League of Legends is still alive like 10 years later. So I experienced these situations where I think that something is going downwards, and during that time Dota 2 was owning League of Legends. This is Wagmi defense. It's some kind of auto chess battler, pretty cool in my opinion. And I think this will also evolve in the future, but yeah. And yeah, for... No. If I give you admin, I would be scared. I would be scared that you delete my channel or something like that. You rename my channel to Crypto Crit or Crypto Shit or something like that. I don't know what I can expect from you. Hello Kaneki, by the way. Oh, he can do that. That's a good thing to know. But I wouldn't be surprised if he would do that. I'm joking, you know. From him, I don't know what I could expect, honestly. You know, like, for me, it's funny that Immutable CEO is like writing how Immutable will be like the dominant chain in 2025 and things like that. Well, actually, I feel like they're like not responsive at all to the community. I think if you want to organize big community, you should organize some community calls, maybe once per week or something like that, where people could come and give their opinions on a current state of the game. And yeah, hear where it's heading, what they intend to do in the future. Yeah, it's a solid game. Yeah, it had, like, if you look at coin, like, it took off at one point. Now once the game is launched, it's retraced. But I can see, for example, in Wagmi, I spoke with one of their high-level executives, and honestly, like, I'm not paid by anything, you know, so I'm not saying this, you know, because I'm paid or something. Like, I got some in-game coins that allows me to upgrade the card, but that's all. Like, I feel that they're pretty receptive to the feedback, you know. I told him, for example, how I feel that there would be a huge inflation of the cards. They changed the progression system, like that you can't get high tier cards until you rank up high. They changed a lot of stuff in game so that it doesn't create a high inflation. So I think that's always a good thing, you know. And especially, you know, I can see and I can feel desire to success like maybe nowhere else, you know, and it's something that I really like. You know, I feel if high-level executives in gods had this desire to succeed. Did this bug? Yeah, for some reason. Restart. If high-level executive in GU had this desire for success, you know, I think the game would be #1 game in Web3 space, honestly. Well, one of the things that I would like, you know, to preserve is always like being direct with the people. Like, I applied for ambassador roles at many different games, and like I don't even want to be ambassador of something that I dislike, and it's something that I don't think it has the perspective for the future. And I think honestly, like, majority of the people that are creators, they want to earn something, obviously. It's very rare situation that people manage to get some 100x coins and that they're settled for life. Honestly, it's a nice place to be in, and a lot of us would love to be there, but yeah, it got me in trouble often in real life as well. That's one of the reasons why I'm like 140 kg now. You know, now, like, how to say it, my wife and my mom told me that people react completely differently when I communicate with people versus when they communicate with people. Because, like, when you're a big guy, then people treat you differently. It's kind of weird to say that, and it's kind of sad that you need to rely on your physical strength in some situations. But in Serbia, this works extremely well. I don't like that I'm saying this, because I'm a type of a guy that always tries to communicate with the other side. But I realized I had some situations where I wasn't able to communicate with the other side because they didn't want. And then you have other persuasive measures because you're 140 kilos. And honestly, that started when I was very young, you know, like I was a fat kid. And then there was a lot of kids that were mocking me, you know. And then I hit one guy. We had a fight, I won the fight, you know. Kids kept mocking me. I hit another kid. We had a fight, I won. And when I realized that I won few fights in a row, I realized that, okay, now I can solve all the problems with fighting. It kind of worked, but it led to me that in my middle school, literally nobody communicated with me at all. Yeah, I'm a bully now. Nerd bully. Internet bully. No, but that's a bad, you know, like in Belgrade last year there was one kid that brought the pistol to the school and he shot the guy that was like defending the school like from 10 meters in the head with a gun. I go to shooting from time to time and it's not easy to hit the target from 10 meters in the head. And he killed, I think, I don't know like how many kids got killed. I'll find 1 second, but I think he killed like 10 different kids. And it's probably the reason because they bullied him a lot, you know, and people deal with things differently in life. Lol, you're trolling me. No, I'm I don't know anything about jiu-jitsu or wrestling. I'm all about... Thank you for following Sacrifice. I know how to do kickbox a bit, you know, and I know how to fight, but I don't know, you know, how to do submissions. I know basic things. Yeah, I'm a powerlifter. So also I'm pretty thick, you know. You don't need, for example, to do armbar to me. You don't need to pull me like this to do armbar. You can break my arm like this, you know, because I'm too thick. And this leads me that I get injured super easy, honestly. And it's probably due to my weight and things like that. But if some good wrestler, you know, if we do MMA and somebody would push me to the edge, you know, and keep me there, or take me to the floor, I would gas out in literally 30 seconds. Probably. Condition is not my strength, honestly. But it's funny, you know, now FNC is growing. It's like MMA in Serbia. And you can literally see like the guy that is holding FNC. You can see that he's a good business guy and that he cares about the fighters and everything. While, for example, powerlifting is literally took over by a political party. And the sport in Serbia's powerlifting is literally completely ruined. I hope that these things change in the future, but I doubt it. Honestly, I'm actually taking steroids. So yeah, I don't think that you can even get to this level of size and strength unless you're taking something. But it's actually opposite, you know. I think they're trying to promote drug-free sport while people don't want to watch drug-free sport. They test you, but testing means nothing. There are some drugs that can... There's so many drugs actually that can be like taken out of your system within like 8 hours. And like if you're taking growth hormone is not detectable. Why? I'm transparent, guys, so yeah, I have no problem of saying this. The only issue is that, for example, I have a small gym in Serbia, and there are kids approaching me at like 15-16 years old that are asking me like what should they take, you know. And that's, in my opinion, that's crazy, because like when they get to 25, they don't know if they will even train when they're 25. And often you can mess up your hormones, and once you do that, like, how to say it, like majority of the people respond similarly to training, they respond similarly to nutrition. But to drugs, everyone responds differently. So that's kinda weird thing, and you never know how your organism will respond. So and I think people are not careful enough that, and they're always worried about like side effects that are visible, like gynecomastia and these things. And actually the worst thing that I saw is like people deal with insane levels of depression and aggression as well. And I think that's actually like the biggest side effect by far. And I saw so many people hurting either themselves or someone else. And that's actually like way bigger side effect. Well, I think in Serbia, literally nobody has any supervision. Everybody's taking stuff on their hands. And the good thing today in comparison to before is that nowadays everything that you find except testosterone depot from Galenica, everything else is underdose. Really, I don't know that. I don't know. I think you would be too chill that you would fall off the board. But I know, for example, melatonin is illegal in shooting, for example. Which is crazy, you know, because... And like some of the stuff is like, how to say it, melatonin is, in majority of the countries, it's treated a supplement. And in some countries, like in Germany, the max dosage of melatonin that you can create is like half a gram. While I think in US, you can create half milligram, sorry. And in the United States, you can create 30 milligrams. Powerlifting, like... Powerlifting became all about money, you know, like... like, it's kind of weird, you know. It was supposed to be underground sport, like, and everybody that I know that trained powerlifting, everybody was like, there was either super fat or super skinny. People were mocking them when they were young, you know. They had, I don't know, divorced parents, you know. They're damaged in some way, you know. I don't classify as damaged, but I'm not normal person. I don't know, like, I have different views on a lot of things than majority of the people does. I think even all of us who are in crypto, we see things differently than majority of the other people. What? Half pipe? I don't know what's half pipe. Oh. Okay. Yeah, now like every piece of equipment in powerlifting, it's like 100 bucks. And these things, the cost to produce them, hello Cody Bear. Like the price to produce them is like super cheap. I remember, you know, when I was buying my first singlet for the competition, I paid it like 15 euros. And now they sell it for 100 euros. That's like, I don't know, 7x the price? Kinda crazy. And I think powerlifting, it's not a sport that should become Olympic sport. It's sport that should remain underground, you know, for the people that are like, I don't know, maybe it's even rude to say that, but for the people that are a bit damaged in some way. Yeah, but still, you know, the price of that gear increased. Even if you look in Serbian dinar value, it's way higher. You can't look at price in BTC for this stuff. Okay, I'm close to leveling up. Yeah. Well, you know, like, for me, in that time also, you know, I was handling so much stuff. And I first joined crypto in 2016. But then I was like, I realized the markets are going down. And I became not interested in crypto at the time. It took me a while to understand, you know, BTC. And it's a big mistake, you know. Like, I have a friend, he was like delivering one of the first mining machines in Serbia. And now he's like rich. He's actually in prison for doing weed and things, but he is rich. It's kinda weird. Damn, that's insane. Yeah, imagine if you could go back in the time and buy like 10 or 20 more. Yeah, I actually bought a mining rig. And I started mining and I realized that the price was declining. And then when the price started increasing again, I sold, like, I sold majority of my ETH between 1 and 1.5k. But at the time I didn't know anything about market cycles, technical analysis. I didn't know anything about anything, honestly. That's the time when I actually joined financial markets. And I think for some of the things you can't even learn them by just reading stuff. You actually need to experience, unfortunately, a lot of the things, a lot of mistakes to grow. But you held it or no? My worst mistake is actually in the end that I hold majority of my money on Binance. And at one moment they had some exploit where you could transfer, you could buy NFTs without doing 2FA. And somebody somehow stole my browser session and bought 500 NFTs for the price between $300 to $500 from himself. And pretty much he stole me 40k on that way. And that was pretty much the period that ruined me mentally. And like, then I had, like, how to say that, you know, when gamblers lose money and then they're like, oh, I'll put the money, it has, I lost, I don't know, X times, now I need to win. I started like gambling more in crypto. Yeah. And I started gambling because I got hacked. And I felt so bad, like I lost, like I worked at that time, I probably worked the most in my life. And I was like, I'll work to put as much money in crypto as possible. And literally, you know, I was not seeing my wife, my mom, friends, nobody. I was like, work, and invest, you know, and I hope to like settle for life. But yeah, then I got hacked. And then I started revenge trading, which didn't went well, right? So yeah, and it took me a while to mentally recover, you know, like I'm not the type of a guy that will like. A lot of people, when something happens to them, they will just idle for a while. I'm not the type of the person that will idle, but I'm even worse. I will do stupid shit. So, yeah, and it's something that I need to learn to manage. And this happens to me even in gaming. Like, if I start winning, I'll usually continue winning. If I start losing, I'll get like a winning streak or a losing streak. You know, I have a tendency to continue on that pattern, you know, and that's a good thing if you're winning, but it's a super bad thing if you're losing. And I think this applies, you know, across all the areas in my life, which is bad because when something bad happens, it's more difficult for me to recover than an average person. So something that has to be changed. Yeah, they're like some experiments when they tested, you know, how people feel when they find $50 versus how they feel when they lose $50, and usually people feel twice worse when they lose in comparison to when they find something. It's a weird thing. And it's hard to accept, you know, even for other things, you know, I had a surgery, elbow surgery last year when my tendon broke. And like, how to say, like, it's very difficult for me to accept that I might not be able to bench new PR ever in my life, you know, and like, how to say it, like sometimes training, going to gym feels pointless because I like to compete in whatever I'm doing, and then it's much more difficult to just be okay, I'll just go casually to gym, because I got used to go to the gym with the purpose of lifting heavier weight than I did yesterday, you know. That's deadlift. I hope to deadlift more than I did. I actually pulled 310. And this year I won't compete. I might compete in arm wrestling this year, but I won't compete in powerlifting. And it's kind of weird that I injured the hand, and my hand for arm wrestling, I'm relatively strong in comparison to how I was. The worst thing is I injured the arm, and like I have quad and back pain more than I ever did. So like for the upper body, I'm like equal strength or close to equal. If you compare that I'm not taking drugs now, you know, so kind of weird. But the lower body, it's much weaker nowadays, and I'm not happy about that. So one of the things that I hope to improve in 2025, and one of the things that I'm saying all the time, is I want to start doing cardio and decrease some body weight, because like being at 140, it's not healthy in a long run. And it's not even an issue if you are a bit overweight, but if you are consistently heavy. And the reason why I kept at the high weight is because I wanted to be stronger. Now, since I'm not stronger, I can reduce weight, right? So Yeah, usually majority of the people are at one side of a coin. Like, they either gain weight super easy or they gain weight super hard. Like, majority of the people, when they're not training and when they're heavy, they draw body weight. I actually, when I'm nervous, I have no limitations how much I can eat, and that's super bad. You know, like I can eat like 5k calories in half hour if I'm super nervous about some personal stuff or something. And 5k calories is like majority, more than majority of the people eat in a day. Yeah, that. Yeah, it's. I said people are usually to one side of a coin. No, I junk food then. Tons of junk food. It it was never easy for me to eat super clean. I think it's very rare, you know, that you find people who can eat like half kilo of rice per day or something like that. I'm talking rice before the preparation. Like, even when I was like lowest body fat, at one moment I had like 89 kilos with relatively low body fat, maybe around 10%. I still wasn't eating like ultra clean. I never eaten ultra clean, honestly. I'm just not that type of a guy that feel, yeah. Like, I never had issues on going to the gym. Like, that's like a part of a life and routine. I know some people are often lazy to go and they're like, oh please, no, not today. And I always push myself, but I had a trouble eating clean all my life. Let's be this guy. And I think majority of the people that tell you, that they can eat 5k calories in half an hour, that's never a clean calories. And all the people who have tendency to overeat, it's never a clean calories. One thing that I can suggest you if you wanna bulk and you have issue to eat enough is to always start a day with eating and finish a day with eating. Obviously you wanna have protein plus carbs in all of your meals. So let's say you start with, oh, okay, that's not a good decision. It's okay if you're doing some other sport, but it's not good if you're not doing it. I think like for the longevity, like staying at lower weight than I am and doing something is like a key. Oh, It's kind of hard to get out of it. I don't know, like I feel that the volatility of crypto keeps some of us present there all the time, right? Like even if you're not, let's say, trading, opening, closing positions, you're still checking stuff all the time. At least that's for me. Like I think there is like, in the last year there was no time when 12 hours passed and I didn't check the price of Bitcoin, for example. Yeah, and if you don't get notifications, you go and manually check, right? I have one tab where I have TradingView opened all the time. And I have another one where I have some exchange open as well, so and it's kinda ironic, you know, that crypto should give us like more freedom, and in the end it actually, how to say it, locked us in a mindset of checking the prices and things like that. By the way, I missed streaming for a while, honestly. For me, I worked for like other person directly at a job for like 3 months or so, also when I was 17 or something. And I had like, oh, thank you, dude. Okay, we rank up. Yay, rank 8. Since then I'm freelancing all the time, but since I'm working on different things, it sometimes, yeah, as I said, it's difficult to have focus. Wow, that's funny. You mean you work? You just work for yourself, probably. Let's see which place we are in. 36. Damn, so many people are so far ahead. Damn, these guys are grinding heavily, I think. That's insane. Oh, okay. I never use prop firms. And what's the average percentage of profit that you make per year, for example? Since that's like 15 years, right? You have 80%, that's nice. Well, if you use prop firm, you probably have big amount of capital, so yeah, that's nice. And you traded forex or stock market before crypto? Or? Damn. That's nice. Well, honestly, like one of the reasons, you know, like why you try to make it as a creator is honestly like when you see easiest way to make money in crypto is to actually get money from the projects, and it's actually like I know that the richest people in crypto are the ones that are recruiting other people to register as their referrals. I think crypto Banter probably made the most amount of money. They like give free courses, but they ask you to register and deposit 100 bucks. And probably these people that deposit 100, they start depositing more and more. And I would not like to be a part of people losing money. I would like, you know, to contribute to retail, you know, to make money if it's possible, and that I make the money alongside with that, and that they're not losing it. Yeah, finance content pays a lot, but it's not easy, especially as a non-native English speaker. It's not easy to get high amount of views. I actually met one gaming creator that is pretty big, that I would never assume that he's from Serbia, same as me, due to his accent. But yeah, he has a large following, and he said that his following went like 10x once he improved his English. And I know that for many of the people I sound like a Russian, I don't know. It happens so often for me that I can't remember certain words and that I pronounce things in a wrong way. I mess up tenses, I put the before the plural, and yeah, I do a lot of mistakes. But I hope to improve that in the future, obviously. This guy doesn't make mistakes. I was super surprised when I heard from him that he's from Serbia. And honestly impressed, you know, how much he managed to level up, you know, especially like when you compare it, you know, usually it's kind of weird to say, but like for people that are in north in Serbia, we assume that we are smarter in comparison to the people that live souther than Belgrade. And yeah, that's often kind of not the case when I look at crypto and the people who I spoke with and things like that. Kind of funny. I think people from south of the Serbia are much more open to potentially new opportunities. Yeah, let's win this, and I think that's it for me for today. I'll probably try to stream on Tuesday. Give me a second. Let's see who can we raid. Let's see. Oh, some guy streaming Xe. Let's rate him because he's only Web3, I think. I can see if anyone else is streaming. Gods. Yeah, there is nobody streaming Gods. Let's rate him. Yeah, thank you for chatting and staying there. Yeah, have a great new year as well and happy holidays. Thank you for chilling out with me during the stream. I appreciate it. Okay. See ya. Thank you everybody. Stay strong, healthy in the new year, and yeah, have a great rest and prepare for new year. Bye. See ya.